Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Happy Thanksgiving, uh, or should I say belated Thanksgiving. Um, I have several deadlines I have to meet, and I've got one completed that I want to share with you all. I did share my tag already. This is for Scrap the World annual shape tag swap, and I just wanted to share with you how I put my packages together and the other things that I included because when I join a swap, I like to gift something to the recipient, something that's practical, something they're going to use, or something that I think and something that I think they're going to like. And this go around, I kept it really simple because of all the deadlines that I have. And but it's still, even though your time is limited, you can still really put together a very nice package. Usually I'm not one to add a bunch of sequins to packages or shred or anything like that. I keep it pretty clean and simple, I guess. And but I wanted to share with you what I or how I put together a swap. When I'm working on a swap and I decide on a theme or a color or anything like that, my next goal is to find something that matches. I like everything to coordinate, especially if I create something that I think the recipient might want to recreate. So I try to gift them things that I use to create a certain project. So I'm going to move this a little bit back and I'm going to share with you. I already shared my gnome tag, but what I didn't share was the packaging for it. I didn't make a box. I didn't make anything because of the time crunch I'm on. I had to keep it simple, but I wanted to make it pretty. Let me see if I can move this further back. So I just put it in a clear cello bag, the resealable ones, and I always do it to where the closure is at the bottom. That way the bag can be reused. And what I did here, I used a bow um, bag topper die that I had, but instead of cutting out the bow, I found this really awesome ribbon that coordinated with the hat that is on my gnome, and so I did it out of ribbon. And then I did make a dangle, and of course I like I told you guys, I like to stay with uh I like everything to coordinate. So I found these beads on Amazon, and I will link them in the description box. And they are the buffalo plaid, and they have snowflakes on them, and they also have words on them. This one happens to say joy, and I love these guys. So that's what I did here. All I did was do the ribbon bow, and I made the dangle, and I think it's pretty. If you were adding candy or anything here for stocking stuffers, that would look cute as well. And like I said, I keep it very simple. I don't add sequins. I don't add really anything into it, into my packages. I just like them clean. Although I do like shred and sequins and all of that, I normally don't do that to my packages. So this one is complete. All of them are the same. And then, oh man, I'm glad I opened that one. And then I also found these brushes that I happen to own. My friend Nisha, who is Inspiring Beautiful Creations, she had gifted me a set of blending ink brushes that I really like. So if it's something that I really like, I like to share it with others. So I included a set of brushes for the recipient because, like I said, especially in all my swaps, but more so in a Christmas swap, I like to gift, a little something extra. So I gifted the ladies that. And then all the ladies got a die, but they're all the three ladies, it's four in a group. So the three ladies in my group got the exact same die, but I only had three of them, so I had to add a different one for Tamika because I like to give the hostess something as well. And I always create for the hostess because it takes a lot of time coming from a person that has hosted swaps before, and it does take up a lot of our time. And a lot of times, when I was hosting swaps and the postage was short, I would just put it out of my pocket. I didn't like to hold on to anybody's swap. So that's another thing, that I'll talk about in a little bit. But I added a shaker Christmas tree die for Tamika. So this is Tamika's, the one I'm sharing with you guys. And then I'm not going to share this one. I added a little extra something in hers. I like to do that for the hostess. And I wrapped it again with a coordinating um, paper. And then I added some of the ribbon that I used to create the bow as well. So if she wants to recreate these bows, she's able to do that. So I added that. And then I added some beads, guys. And I'm glad I opened this one because the sticky, I guess, wasn't very good in it. And they fell out, but I'm going to share them with you. I have to put them back in there and tape it up. But here are the beads that I got. And then one of them says believe, joy. I think one of them says peace. And then I found these awesome, look, the gnome beads. So they have one that has the plaid hat, like my tag. And then they had in the same package one of the gnomes that had the red hat. These are hard to share. So I bought these two different types of beads so I could mix them together, and that way they can make dangles. Or two, the ones with the snowflakes, of course, those are just Christmas, but the gnomes, you can use them for anything. We have Valentine's Day coming up in February, so they will be able to use the gnome beads to make some type of Valentine dangles, or if they want, because they are in the red and black. So I got to put these back in the package. There's still more in there that's spilled out. And then I also like to add a little something special for the hostess. So I make these pecan candied pecans that have like a brittle, but it's a very thin layer of peanut brittle. And so that's what I do during the holidays. I like to add some type of desserts. I don't do chocolate because here in Florida it's really, really hot. And by the time I put it in my mailbox and the mail lady picks it up, that would have been sitting in the heat melting. So I try not to do that. And when I do have chocolates and I'm going to mail them, I either wait for it to be a cool day, or I'll keep it in the house and just leave a note on my mailbox and let the mail lady know that I have a package that needs to go out. And she's pretty good about letting me know that she's there. But in this case, I don't have to worry because these don't melt. So the ladies also, I gave them some of these in some bags, but I double bagged them because I don't know if anybody has allergies or anything like that, and I want to be very careful. So I bagged them in a bag, and then that bag I bagged in another bag. So if anybody who's going to receive them is allergic to nuts, hopefully they won't get sick because they're double bagged. So it's kind of one of the things that you have to worry about when you're doing something like this. And also, I will share with you the way I packaged it. So here is my package. All I did was put it in a larger, I have this little Santa sacks that I purchased last year. Look at how cute these are, guys. And they do have the foiling on them. And I had enough for all the packages. And I didn't use them last year. I bought them for the treats that I do for my family, and I didn't end up using them. So I went ahead and used them for my swap, and I just packaged everything in a larger bag. And I didn't add shred. Like, if you like that stuff, then you could add it here and it would make a real pretty presentation. But normally I keep it pretty clean and simple. I don't add any of that stuff. But I love the way the packages look. Now, that being said, here are the bags. These have the gold foiling on them. The other one I shared with you had the red. If I'm in a group with 4 people and they make something equivalent to this or larger than this, there's no way Tamika can get 4 packages into a priority mail envelope for the $8 or $9 that we're supposed to send for that. So I always do extra, and I know it costs more money. So I always send Tamika extra money because let's say 3 people did a package like what I have here, equivalent to this in size. This is not going to fit in the priority mail envelope. So we have to make sure that when we're doing something like this, we have to make sure we send enough money for the postage. That way Tamika doesn't have to worry about stuff like that. So that's one of the things. I think I did do a video when I was hosting swaps, just kind of to share, or to show people that, it's not because we want to charge more shipping. It's that they're not going to fit in a regular priority mail envelope, and we're going to have to buy bigger envelopes, or you put them in a bigger priority mailbox envelope, and it's going to cost more money whether you have to buy a bigger envelope or put it in a priority mail box. It's still going to be more money. So me personally, I always send Tamika extra money, but I think it went up this year because the postage is going up, and I think it's supposed to go up again. But my swap is ready to send out, so I'm gonna get all this together and send it out. I just wanted to share with you how I go about putting a swap together, or what my train of thought is. But like I said, I like everything coordinate, and I like the recipients to be able to recreate at least one of the things that I created to go in my swap. So I add all the ingredients, for lack of a better word, ingredients for them to be able to recreate my project. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day, and I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching. Bye.